heads, roly-poly fish heads, fish heads, eat them up, yum.
I look horrible, but oh well. Um, this video is just going to be about something funny that's been happening at work. I was going to put it in part of a 5-day project thing that I was working on. The first idea was I was going to just show 5 random clips from 5 days of the week, but that kind of fell apart. On the second day, basically because of what I'm going to talk about. And then the second thing, what I'm working on now, which I've been keeping up with it, is I was just going to say a quick thing on each of the days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And that was kind of born out of like one of those weird ideas that you get from something that happens. So I know I just said I was going to talk about something funny that happened at work, but actually it stems from something bad that happened. And I'm going to show a clip that'll kind of give you a brief overview of what happened. Something that's going to be part of one of those 5-day projects. But yeah, I'm going to show a clip really quick. Here's where things stand now. I almost got fired for being late for an extended period of time. So now I'm waking up an extra hour early, and which means I'm getting up at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm drinking like 3 things of 3 energy drinks every morning. So we'll see how long I can keep this up before I crash.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum.
So, basically what has happened is, I let some of my symptoms and I guess my bipolar get out of control. Part of it was just stress from work, some things that have been going on, somebody missing, and me trying to cover both positions, and just that, and then some of the cycling that I did, the depression that I had before, and me going into mania, um, and that just put a lot of stress on me. And basically, I let these symptoms start to control me and not me control them. And one of them was I just have been having a horrible time getting out of bed. I mean, it literally takes me almost 2 hours to get out of bed, and I've just been late to work very, very often. Um, and my boss, he ended up finding out about it, and I may make a video about that, him finding out, not about it specifically, the specific events, but just the reason why he ended up finding out about it and about people in general. Um, but I got to warn you that this next part is going to have a lot of air quotes in it, and I do apologize, but I don't know. This is how I take this man seriously. Basically, I had to go last week or the week before and have a meeting with my boss. And he said a lot of things that I just simply do not agree with. And I'm not saying that being late to work is okay and something that should be allowed. But there are other things that he said that I just flat out don't agree with. And then the meeting basically was him yelling at me and then giving me his disappointed face as if I were his 11-year-old child. Um, and now what is happening? It may not really be funny, more amusing than funny, but now he's punishing me. He's not talking to me. He's not including me in certain things. He's excluding me, and I've seen him do this before to other people, and what he's explaining what he's doing is he's trying to make that person feel unwelcomed and unwanted at the workplace, and that is probably the most hilarious thing I've ever heard. The fact that he's trying to make me feel unwelcomed and unwanted. I don't feel welcome or wanted anywhere. So he's not really doing anything. The only place I really feel welcome and wanted is in the confines of the box here. So it's just, I don't know, it's just very, very funny. And now we're sort of at the opposite ends of, I guess, social etiquette. Um, because normally when I go to work, I just walk by people. I don't even say hello most of the time. Sometimes I do, most of the time I don't. And he's one of those people that you can't walk past without him stopping you and saying, "Hey, how's it going?" and blah blah blah. But now he's not saying anything to me. So when I see him and I'm about to pass him, I'm always like, "Hey, how's it going?" And so now I guess I just have to wait until somebody else does something or I work my way back up on the good list. But that's how things are for me at work right now, walking on eggshells. But I still wish you guys love and peace.
In the morning, laughing happy fish heads. In the evening, floating in the soup.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, fish heads, eat them up young.
Ask a fish head anything you want to. They won't answer, they can't talk.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up young.
I took a fish head out to see a movie. Didn't have to pay to get it in.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up young.
They can't play baseball, they don't wear sweaters. They're not good dancers. They don't play drums.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up young.
Roly-poly fish heads are never seen drinking cappuccino in Italian restaurants with Oriental women.